Why do you keep failing every time you try to flirt with younger women? It's because you're doing it all wrong. No matter how much wealth you have, how charming you are, or how well you handle others, if you're making these 7 mistakes, you'll never succeed in flirting with women, especially the younger ones. So before you ruin another chance with a beautiful woman, make sure to watch this video until the end. Let's start with number 7, overcompensating with money. There's a misconception that having money makes dating a breeze. But the reality is that wealthy men face just as many challenges as those without much money. After spending years or even decades building a successful life, you might think that buying a younger woman's affection is the way to go. This happens because you fall into the trap of seeing her as the prize and you start to wonder, what do I have to offer? So you go overboard with expensive gifts, lavish dinners, and flaunt your connections to impress her. But this approach fails for 2 key reasons. First, it reinforces the idea that she's the prize and you're simply trying to impress her. Second, women can sense when you're trying to buy their affection, and it often feels repulsive to them. Imagine receiving a few extravagant gifts even before a first kiss. It's unsettling and signals that you expect something in return. The alternative. Successful older men with younger women don't lead with their wallets. Instead, they focus on their personality, humor, and shared experiences. Rather than saying, I'm doing this for you, they'll say, I love this place, and I'd love for you to join me, or I've got an extra ticket to this event, would you like to come? This subtle shift makes a huge difference. When you start with who you are and what you genuinely enjoy, it shows confidence and authenticity. It's your personality, not your wallet, that becomes the attraction. That's why truly successful men don't feel the need to buy a woman's affection. They know their personality alone is enough to win her over. 6. Making age an issue. Many older men focus too much on their age when flirting with younger women, either by joking about it or expressing insecurities. This behavior exposes your self-doubt and makes women uncomfortable. Age is just a number. What truly matters is how you carry yourself. Instead of emphasizing age, concentrate on shared interests and mutual attraction. For instance, avoid saying, I'm probably too old for this, or I bet you think I'm ancient. Instead, talk about your passions and actively listen to her to find common ground beyond age. 5. Acting like her dad. Older men who are used to giving advice may unconsciously switch from a romantic role to that of a parent or mentor, offering guidance to younger women. While sharing the wisdom of your experiences can sometimes be appealing, overdoing it can come across as patronizing. If you're flirting with her and then suddenly slip into a fatherly role, it sends the wrong signals. Younger women may indeed look to older men for guidance through life's ups and downs. However, if you start seeing her as inferior or as a child in need of instruction, it kills the romantic vibe and drives her away. She wants to be treated as an equal and as a romantic partner, not as a student. So balance any advice with respect for her independence, sharing your experiences instead of telling her what to do. 4. Putting her on a pedestal. One of the most common mistakes older men make is putting younger women on a pedestal. When you treat her as if she's out of your league because of her youth and beauty, you hand her all the power. This behavior only makes you seem insecure and overly eager. This mindset stems from thinking that she has everything to offer: youth, looks, energy, while you don't have any of that. You might believe you have to give it your all just to match up. But once she realizes you're looking up to her, she'll start looking down on you. Recognize that you each bring unique qualities to a relationship. She might have youthful looks, but you bring wisdom and experience. Keeping this in mind, flirt with her in a relaxed, mature way using the natural charisma you have instead of seeming desperate. 3. Failing to escalate. Although we've talked about not acting like her mentor, there's also the issue of failing to move beyond a friendly or mentor-like role. Imagine you meet a younger woman, perhaps at work, the gym, or elsewhere, and begin by helping her with advice or guidance. While this is fine initially, you need to shift out of this role if you're interested in romance. Staying in this role indefinitely will push you into the friend zone. Women appreciate older men as mentors, but won't risk changing that dynamic unless you show a romantic interest. Transition by being slightly more flirtatious. Make a compliment or initiate light, friendly physical contact to signal you're interested in something more. 2. Overloading her with compliments. Flirting is an art that requires balance, subtlety, and understanding. Overloading a woman with compliments makes them lose their value. Imagine hearing "you're beautiful" every few minutes. It quickly becomes repetitive and insincere. Compliment her in a way that feels unique and genuine, something like, "I admire how passionate you are about your work." Focusing on qualities beyond her looks makes your compliments more impactful and avoids the pressure that constant praise can create. 1. Overdoing physical contact. Physical contact, if done right, can build connection, but overdoing it can make you come off as desperate or even creepy. A light touch on her arm or shoulder while you laugh at a joke is an ideal way to gauge her comfort level. Rushing into physical contact without reading her cues can be off-putting. Begin with gentle, non-intrusive touches and observe how she responds. Gradually increase the physical connection if she seems comfortable, like lightly touching her shoulder or arm. Also, don't take her to a private location on the first date. It'll likely ruin the initial impression. Opt for casual, comfortable settings, and if she's at ease, then you can gradually progress. Thanks for watching and subscribing. Please like, comment, and share if you want to keep these videos coming.